and the ball is out. That is a score for the opponents. Let's enjoy the game. This is a game for the blind, and as you can see, they have been blindfolded. So even if maybe you have a small sight, you cannot be able to use your sight. So you only needed to use your hearing abilities. That's another score for Abdi. Another score for Abdi. It's a very enjoyable game. And seems Abdi is too rough. The other person is too rough. And remember this game when it has some. When you touch using your hand or you push the ball using your hand, then that is a score for the opponent. And the game is over. Now let's listen to the scores. Abdi 9 and Joshua 2. So that's what kind of a game for one man. It was again one-man game. Cut. Thank you very much. As I told you, today we have been having the showdown game, and hapa nimepatana na some of few players, and I want I want them to tell us how has been the day and how was the game. I will start with this one, your name, and tell us how was the game.
Yes, my name is Kevin Bogua. Now about the game was fantastic. It was like very exciting. When you are watching the game, you get to learn a lot of things. Like now, as a human being, you know you have some senses.
Yes.
You have the sense of touch, hearing, taste. So now when you are playing like the adapted table tennis, now you improve on your sense of hearing. Yeah.
Oh, that's very great.
Yes.
And perhaps any challenge? Who is this next? Any challenge that you got, your name, and maybe you can tell us any challenge.
Any challenge?
Yes.
My name first is Wycliffe Ezekiel.
Yes.
Challenge that I will come is listening to the ball keenly. Sometimes the ball, when it rolls, it becomes silent, so you cannot listen at it clearly. Yeah.
Anything you can say to the organizers of this game?
Maybe they add some jiggles
in the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that they can improve the sound of the ball.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. And the last one, your name, and maybe you tell us anything about today's game.
My name is Wycliffe Ezekiel, and about the game was well, and you have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed the day.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything maybe to the organizers, future, what they need to improve?
What they need to improve, they need to add participants to inform them well, and organize a place where many people can gather.
Okay.
In every county.
Oh, that's very good. Anything to those ones who didn't attend today's game?
Those who never attended the game, we just tell them that when it comes again, they be available.
Okay. Tell people to subscribe to Omwando Enoch channel.
Subscribe to Omwando channel, and you will enjoy all the activities that he's capturing.
Thank you, viewers, and those are a few that, of course, I'm going to look for a few ladies, because there are ladies and gentlemen. Otherwise, thank you very much, gentlemen, for having Omwando Enoch channel to speak to the viewers.
Yes.
Thank you. So we're going to talk to another person. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. And as I promised, nimepatana na another mrembo here, and she was one of the players. And I understand she plays so many games. But today I want her to talk about Showdown game and tell us how was the game, what was challenge, what she needs to improve next time. Otherwise, you start with your name and then you tell us about today's events.
Thank you so much, Enoch. My name is Evelyn Ogola. I'm the second vice president of KESAVI, that is Kenya Sports Association for the Visually Impaired. Yes, I play so many. I used to play goal ball, but right now I'm interested in Showdown. I developed an interest in this game, I can say about 2 or 3 months ago. And I started training like 3 or so weeks ago, and so far I can tell you that I love the game. It's a very interesting game. It's a game that you really have to be keen. Your listening skills have to be really have to be alert for you to get to know, to hear when the ball is coming your way, so that you don't get like scored. Yeah, so it's a very interesting game and I love it. And I think for me, what I'll say the challenge is the listening skills.
Okay.
Yeah, because once you have been blindfolded and everything, you somehow you become disoriented, especially if you are not used to being blindfolded.
Okay.
So I would say it's the listening skills, and then also to defending skills. They are very important.
Yes.
Yes.
And so that means that you've seen where you had some gaps. So next time I believe you're going to improve about it.
Yes, and also another thing is training. You don't just play the game once and then you think, that's it. You have to continuously train for you to get used to the sound of the ball, to get used to the bat, and develop more skills and become good at it. So it's training. So I would really encourage young people, not even young people. I think this game can be played by anybody. As long as you are interested, you are passionate. When you put your heart into something, trust me, you can achieve. Because I did not just wake up and become the vice president for KESAVI. I started playing goal ball, and in 2017 I was the captain Team Kenya.
Oh wow.
Yes, so I started from somewhere. So I will encourage those especially the school going kids, the ones in primary and secondary. They should really put more effort into sports, have an interest in sports, because they don't know tomorrow they'll be the future leaders of KESAVI.
Sure.
Yes.
And maybe Eve, it's good that you mentioned that you are the vice president of KESAVI, and I really wanted to understand, now that you people are the planners of this event, that is the Showdown game, what are your future plans? Perhaps if you can tell us in a nutshell. Of course, I'm going to speak with the SG in a short moment, but maybe you can, in a nutshell, you can tell us what are your future plans when it comes to this game, Showdown.
Thank you so much. As KESAVI, we plan to have these games, or especially locally, we plan to have inter-counties. We want to have these games more at the county levels, so that we can nurture and tap into that raw talent which is there. So hoping that we get funds and resources to do that. And also we are also looking forward to having like international and also regional competitions and championships come next year, God willing.
Sure, thanks a lot, Eve. And that is what you have heard from the vice chair herself, Her Excellency Evelyn Ogola. And maybe again, Evelyn, if I may understand, and I really want to know more from you, why are you so interested with games? Because I understand you play so many games. Why are you so much interested with playing blind games?
Thank you so much, Enoch. Actually, I lost my sight 9 years. And before, when I was in high school or even primary.
Said when you were 9 or 9 years ago?
I lost my sight 9 years ago. That is October 27, 2015, if I'm not wrong. So back then when I was sighted, I never developed any interest in sports. But come 2017, when I was going through my rehabilitation at Kenya Society for the Blind, I found people who mentored me, the likes of Johnson Riungu, the likes of Samson Waweru, the likes of Ken Dungi, and they introduced me to this game. And I thank God also for Mzee Kibuchi, who was the coach at that time, and they gave me an opportunity. It was my first time playing blind sports. It was my first time hearing about goalball and everything. So I was like, okay, I don't know this game, but I'm gonna try it. And they gave me that opportunity to become the captain. And up to today, I have a medal. I came back with a bronze medal from Sharm el Sheikh, which I treasure. And when we went to Kampala, I came back with a silver. So that one, it really motivated me to start loving these games. And imagine, for the very first time in my life, I was able to board a plane. I didn't do that when I was sighted.
Sure.
So for me, it was like, God, did I actually have to lose my sight to get these opportunities? So I was like, I'm going to do these sports regardless of what. But now, because of health reasons, I could not play goalball. Also, powerlifting, I could not. I tried, but because of health reasons, I could not do it. So I've developed a passion for Showdown. It's not complicated, and health-wise, it's good for me. And also, I want to inspire other people.
Sure.
Those people who acquire disability or blindness in their adulthood, or those people who just, they say it's a club, who join this club and they don't know where to start or what to do. I want to encourage them. I want them to look at me and to see there is future, there is hope. Never fear trying anything. There's always a first time, and you never know where it will take you.
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you, Evelyn. And I've just realized that you have a very interesting story. And if you don't mind, one of these fine days, I'll look for you, and then we sit down, take a cup of tea, and then we talk more about you and what led to your blindness. And if at all you free to talk about it, because I'm sure this will be a very motivating factor or thing to so many people who have just lost their sight, and they are just seated at their home. They don't know what to do. They don't know what next. There are our viewers who are parents, and they have children with visual impairment. They have just developed vision. They have become visually impaired, and they really need some encouragement from you. And I'm sure just a glance that you have given us concerning your life, I'm sure you have a very interesting story. So if you don't mind, one of these days I'll look for you. We sit down, we take a cup of tea, and then we pick a story. We pick a story, because sometimes we pick a story in this channel. I don't know whether you can be able to give us that chance to us.
I am open any day, anytime, because I told you, for me, I love inspiring people. Okay. So I am open. You just holler at me. Yes, we'll get in touch and we'll do something.
Any other hobby any other hobby?
Yeah, I have hobbies. I love dancing. They call me Blind Diva for
Can you dance without music?
No, I can't dance without music. I love dancing. Because I used to dance even before when I was sighted. So dancing, and I love hiking. Okay. Yes.
Oh, what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is navy blue.
Oh, navy blue.
Yes.
So are you in navy blue? I'm visually impaired, so I'm
No, I'm not in navy blue today, but I love navy blue because it goes with so many other colors that I love. It goes with pink. I love pink.
All right. Thank you very much. Final word to the visually impaired persons who are at home and they don't want to participate in sports.
Oh, my people, you don't know what you are missing. You don't know what sports can do for you. Kindly come out, get out of your comfort zones, come out and join sports, especially ladies. Through sports, we can empower women economically. And that has always been my dream. Even where I work, I try to show them that we can empower women economically through sports. Okay. So ladies, young ladies, come out and join sports. Wacheni kujifungia hapo. Through sports, you can socialize, you can network. You never know what will happen tomorrow. Come out and give sports a chance. Don't have a negative attitude. Yes.
Thank you very much. For the sake of motivation, how many countries have you traveled using that is by sports?
I've been to Sharm el Sheikh, that is in Egypt. I've been to Sao Paulo, Brazil, and I've been to Kazakhstan.
Oh, that's very nice. So you can see sports can take you far. Evelyn, thank you very much for speaking to Omwando Enoch channel, and maybe tell people to subscribe to our channel.
Hi people, kindly subscribe to Enoch Omwando's channel. That is the place to be when you want to hear about matters disability, matters visual impairment.
Thank you, Evelyn. Let me go and look for the Secretary General himself. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye. How was it?
Hey guys, welcome back. As I promised, before I catched up with the Secretary General himself, I've just found another lady who was interested to talk about today's event. And briefly, I want her to tell us her name, and she tells us what she does in life, and talk about today's events. Quickly, kindly tell us your name.
My name is Judith Ndinda. I'm a teacher by profession, special needs education. Currently doing degree in special needs education in Mount Kenya, but teaching in KESAVI Rehabilitation Center.
Okay, thank you very much. Maybe Ndinda, if you don't mind, tell us why you are here today.
Okay, the reason that I'm here, it is because, first of all, I like sports and games so much since I was a very young girl until now. I have been practicing for the sports, and when we heard that today we are going to do some finals or to select a team, I decided to come and also play with my colleagues.
If you don't mind, tell us how has been the day, how was the game, did you play, did you win, did you lose?
Okay, yeah, it's truly the way Swahili people says that asiyekubali kushindwa sio mshindani.
Yes.
But I will not say that I'm a loser. Yeah, we managed to compete with a certain lady and we almost scored the same.
Yes.
And we are continuing to play until we go to external championship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any challenge that you realize that maybe where you need to improve next time?
Okay, where we need to improve next time, it is the holding of the bat for playing the ball.
Yes.
Second thing, adjustment of the rules.
You want us to you want the organizers to adjust the rules?
Yeah.
I thought that those are rules internationally.
Okay, at a certain point, you might find somebody, the ball has not reached to his or her place, and then by the time he or she finds the ball has already gone back to the where it came from, and it is considered as a weak ball from your side.
Okay.
Now I don't know what we can do about it, but that is just one thing that it is needed to be adjusted. But all in all, me, I like the game, and let me say that that game is inside my blood.
Okay.
So I like it, and I also like sports because the sports has made me to go outside Kenya. Like the other time we went to Central Asia, Kazakhstan, and we managed to compete.
Okay.
And the sports has also made me to board an aeroplane. I myself, I had never boarded an aeroplane. The sports has made me to board. But
Okay, thank you, Ndinda. And finally, maybe talk to those ones who didn't avail themselves to participate in today's competition.
my dear brothers and sisters, let me tell you something. Sports is a very, very nice game. First of all, it is for fun. Maybe you are stressed up. You come, you socialize with other people, you play with them, and then what was inside you, you forget about it. And then the other thing, it can be an economic. Yeah, it can be as an economic for funds. For example, let me say, when you go and you compete, when you win, you can be given something for the support of your life. The other thing, you can also train other people, whereby you can make them also to be like you.
All right. Thank you very much. And
For the dear officials,
yes.
we are very, very happy for you, Mr. President Charles Nguru Waitherero, our Vice President Madam Evelyn Ogola, our Secretary General, Silas Opanga, and the rest. We are so happy for you. And Treasurer Samson Wawero, I won't forget you, because you are the people who had made us to be where we are. Through your support. May God bless you so much.
Thank you, Judy Ndinda, for that insight. And finally, your favorite food?
My favorite food, I like fish. In terms of meat, I like fish, liver, and chicken. And in terms of starch, I like ugali. Another thing I like, it is green vegetables.
Thank you. I thought that you will say mokimo now that you're modokoya, now that you come from the other side.
No.
Otherwise, thank you very much, and tell our people to subscribe to Omwando Enoch channel.
My good people, kindly subscribe to Omwando Enoch channel. This is the channel that can take you very far, because he likes marketing people, not only for sports, but also for music and many other things. Like my hobby. My hobby, despite being a sports
What's
woman.
your hobby?
Despite being a sports woman, because I like sports very well, very much. I like also singing and dancing. Yeah, that is my hobby.
Thank you, Judy. Next time, I hope you'll sing for us. Bye-bye. Let's go and look for the SG himself.
Thank you so much, and be blessed.
Welcome back. As we promised, we've just gotten the SG mwenyewe. Of course, he's a very busy man, but we decided that we will not finish this video without bringing him in, now that he was the chief guest in today's competition. Maybe you can tell us his name and tell the viewers what is the title in KESAVI, and then we shall go straight to our discussion. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Enoch. Hi, viewers of this great channel. My name is Silas Opanga, Secretary General, Kenya Sports Association for the Visually Impaired, in short, KESAVI. And I'm also a board member of the Kenya National Paralympic Committee, which is the umbrella body for all parasports in Kenya. We are delighted today. We are at a place called Hisan. We are having a national championship for a game called Showdown. This is a game that is played by visually impaired people. It's like table tennis for us, but it has a safeguarded table. I hope you've been shown the videos. So it's a game that is played by batting a small ball on the table, and it's a game that is played worldwide. So we are preparing a team so that next year we are going to have a very busy calendar, and we are hoping to field Kenyans to play at the international arena and represent our country. So that is why we are here today. But generally, this place called the Sun is a place where we normally do our trainings, regular trainings, every Saturday for various disciplines.
Yeah.
The most popular, of course, being goalball, which I know Enoch will have the pleasure to show you one day if he hasn't showed me on your channel.
Yes.
It's a game that is played like it's an adapted volleyball for visually impaired people. 3 people playing aside.
Sure.
Yes.
And Bwana SG, if you can tell us in a nutshell, how has been the day since morning we started the games until now that we've come to the end of today's competition?
Actually, it has been a great day. It's been a great day because of the national championship that we've staged here today, and also because we've had people travel from various parts of the country. I mean, Mr. Enoch here is a testimony yourself.
Yes.
People who traveled from all the way from Mombasa. We also had children who are hosted by the Kenya Academy of Sports, who have also joined us for the day. And actually, they've done so well. We've been able to map out various talents in this discipline called Showdown. And it's for the first time that our federation is doing that. So we are very delighted that now at least we have a pool of players for Showdown from whom we can be able to do selections for enhanced training, and also some others who we feel like even if we were to have a tournament right now, we can be able to take them for competition. So it has been a very great success for us.
And Silas, if you don't mind, of course, everything has its own challenges, and I don't know whether you realized any gaps, and perhaps if there are gaps, what is your intervention or your future intervention concerning that?
I would say the gap that we have right now is partly participation. Though we saw large numbers today here, about 39 people attended, both coaches, referees, and players. I think we can still have large numbers of people participating here. There's a problem of facilitation, of course, for the players who are supposed to come here. Some of them are not able, like if you were to have somebody who wants to travel from all the way from West Pokot, that becomes very expensive. So we have that challenge of having a lot of people participating, whereby we think the solution is to take these sports to the county levels. So we are hoping to work with the devolved units so that we can take the games to the counties and have more people participate. I think another challenge that I would say we still have the resources, the equipment that we are using for playing and training and the championship. I think we need to get more equipment so that when we are training, we don't have to wait for long, so that everybody can compete on that one showdown table. So if we had like 10 tables, you see, we can divide the teams and have them play concurrently.
Okay. Thank you, SG. I had an privilege to speak to a few players, and of course they talked about the challenges and all that stuff. Or hopefully you will listen to the video from the beginning, and you'll get the real stories from the participants themselves. And before we wrap up our interview for today, kindly, if you don't mind, tell us what are your future plans as a KESAVI organization?
So right now, mostly KESAVI has traditionally depended on the Ministry of Sports through the Sports Fund to finance our activities. You know, that is very limited because the Sports Fund deals with all sports federations in the country. And it's not even limited to sports only. It's also creative economy, music, and all that. So we are trying to expand by working with corporate and NGOs so that we can have a large scope of activities coming next year. Despite that, next year is a very busy calendar for us, the year 2025. We are going to have various competitions. For Showdown, we'll be having a competition slated to take place in Italy. And I think we are going to pick it up from here to keep on training so that we field people for that competition. We are also going to have a world championship for juniors that is supposed to take place in April. That is for goalball, so we'll be fielding that. Next year we also have a very busy calendar in terms of braille chess, which is a very interesting game that we've also introduced. We also be training and also intending to field athletes for competitions. We also have blind judo, of which it's picking up, and I'm encouraging people to show up. It's a very interesting game. It's a contact game, and actually maybe people would fear it because it's like a wrestling match. It's a body contact game, but it's very interesting, and you will enjoy. So we will be encouraging people to get in touch with us, even through Enoch himself. He knows the channels. You can find our pages. We are on TikTok as KESAVI. We are on Twitter as KESAVI. And we are also on Facebook as KESAVI.
Sure.
And let me also say this, that in our endeavor to expand sports and reach everybody in this country, the visually impaired community, we want to come up with a robust program targeting NGOs and corporates so that we can be able to loop in everybody who is willing to participate in sports. So get ready for a very competitive and a very, very busy calendar year 2025.
Thank you. Any word to the government, more especially to the Minister of Sports and those who are well wishers?
To the Ministry of Sports, actually, first of all, we would say thank you, because with the limited resources, they've been able to finance some of our activities. Would have wanted them to finance all of them, but the resources are limited. And we also want to ask the ministry to continue supporting us. That for persons with disabilities, they depend on sports for their daily living. So we'd encourage the ministry to continue supporting us. For well wishers, we ask you to join us. And once you join us, you'll be able to see what we do. And with good people like Enoch here, we'll be able to spread the word, and you'll be able to see what we do as Kenya Sports Association for the Visually Impaired. Those ones outside there who feel like they should be participating in sports, please reach out. There's a space for everybody. Now, my final message is to the county governments. The county governments have not been very keen on supporting us. Apart from a few counties, I would single them out, like Uasin Gishu. They've been very active on sports. They've been hosting parasports in Eldoret. Nandi, Kapsabet. So I would ask all these other counties to please wake up and realize that sports is a very, very great industry that can be able to create a livelihood for many people, and especially for persons with disability and the visually impaired in this country. Asanteni.
That's so nice, Bwana SG. Maybe your final word before we wrap up?
My final remarks, I would say, is that sports has the ability to transform this country. For persons with disabilities, we can use sports for advocacy, sports for peace and development, sports for healthy living, and sports as a source of livelihood. So wherever you are in the country, amka tafadhali, get in touch with the federations that we have. If you lack information, please feel free to contact Enoch in his channel through our socials, so that you can be able to be assisted and looped into the system, and you benefit from sports. And if you are a parent with a child with a disability and you're hiding them, please bring them out, let them showcase their talents, and let them show the world what they can do. Asanteni.
Thank you, Bwana SG. You have heard from SG himself, and I don't want to add anything on top, because one word is enough for a wise man. As I promised since morning when we started this sports competition, we promised to showcase a few players, and indeed we have done that. We promised to bring in on board a few participants, and we've already done that. If you listened to the video since the beginning, I'm sure you've learned a lot concerning sports persons with disabilities, more especially today's game, that is Showdown game. I don't want to add more. I want to wrap up this video and say thank you for always coming to Mwando Enoch channel, listening to our videos, liking our videos, sharing our videos. And if you have not subscribed to our channel, kindly subscribe, because this is the home for persons with disabilities. Regardless, you are a person with disabilities, you don't have a disability, you might be having a friend, you may be having a sister, brother, a mother, you know, name all of them. You might be, if you are not affected, you are infected. So if you are not infected, sorry, you might be affected in one way or another. Until next time, bye-bye.
Thank you. Asante.